Oh boy. I hope you boys like grinding, because it's gonna be a grinding stream today. It's truly gonna be a grinding stream today, I'm afraid. Oh my god, it's Ultimate. K-pop minigame grind? No, I'm afraid not that. It's something far worse. Money. Narende special move parts. There are places in Narende that trade special move parts. Oh, right, I've heard of those. You can use these parts to customize your special moves. And what's more, the parts aren't consumed in the process, so you can keep reusing them. And what are we waiting for? Let's get started right now. Seems to be rare attacks even among special moves. Oh really? That's news to me. What sort of thing do you mean, Tiz? I mean staff and rod attacks. They take different parts than all the others, so be sure to try them out. No, we are not going for Golden Egg. That is 200,000. I am upgrading the accessory shop, though. Unrelated. Entirely unrelated. But I was speaking to Rot about it before the stream started today. And unfortunately, there is no item in this game that can dispel enemy buffs. Right? None to my knowledge. Unless there's like a piece of equipment that can do it that we have access to already, which is unlikely. I'm almost exclusively going to be grinding today. I should probably go to Starkfort first, so I actually know what the level is, because then I can get whatever levels I'm due. It's probably like 36. Because the fact that Kada puts regen on himself just ruins this. Not this run, but you know what I mean. It ruins so much consistency. And to be fair, any others we can get for the boss that comes afterwards, Chaugmar, is really going to matter. Welcome to Starkfort. We're only going to poke our head in to see what the thing is. It's the lair of the Swordbearers.
What is that place? A sight to behold, that's for sure. This is where the Civil War started, right?
Look, there's a transport ship tied up at the moorings. It looks like they're pooling their weapons and ammunition here for distribution.
How are we going to get in?
Front door.
Right in the front door.
Don't be absurd! They'll be upon us in seconds!
So be it. Our top priority is rescuing the boy Eagle.
Now there is this shop to the side here. This fella. You can get the hammer knuckles here, which are strong. Battle mace, Oracle dagger. You get the black robe, which is the counterpart to the other thing. Raise intelligence by 20. It's such a weird set of items here. It truly is a weird set of items. Doesn't even raise my attacks. It just gives. Like, it's significantly cheaper, but it's just funny that this is the same thing. It also gives higher stats. You just lose dex, which doesn't really matter. Still not better than the bloody shield. You're a weirdo, bro. You're a weird man. Defaults to the top, my bad. It bravely defaults to the top. Drain, Asphere, Fear, Hastega, Veil, and Comet. Wow. Alright, time to go through the front door. Yippee! 43. Well, boys, the JP stays on. Or not the JP, the XP stays on. The JP stays off. Because, yeah, we're allowed a couple of levels here. Hey, I don't make the rules. If they say I'm going to level 43, I'm taking it. I'm taking it and I'm running with it. May take us a little while though, admittedly. So let's head back to the Florum Gardens. Just because I think it's probably going to end up being more consistent than Grap Keep, spamming Phoenix Downs. More likely to get one turn victor. So, you know, if this ends up being a podcast sort of stream, then understandable. Because we are not going to be doing much exciting today. I'd like to say that we're going to get to a boss, but it is probably going to be a few hours of grinding. Potentially. Luckily, Bravely, you know, defaults grinding is relatively light. Here. And you know what? And do you know what? I am gonna go do a mini game so I can hopefully get 4 flower tokens so I can just turn off encounters. I could get the 400 one, but we're not at the point where I think we need the limit break mark. If we were at a stage where I think the limit break mark would be necessary, then I would get it. But we're not. We are very much not, in my opinion. Because that requires consistently hitting the damage cap, and we are not. So, do you know what? We didn't show it off last time. Let's do Ring a Bell's Panic Cruise. So this is basically, can you pilot a ship with everything else going on? You've got to do like a bunch of little tasks. So let's do like... Damn, I didn't even go back for the expert ones on these, that's kind of funny. Let's do hard. Let's do hard on the first one, see how we get on. Alright.
Hey,
Blood whistle 3 times.
You can say that again.
And you get points based on how many orders you get. Hit the pyrotechnics button. 3.
Oh my.
Right.
You spin the Joy-Con to
How can this be?
You be careful now.
It really set my balls to pounding.
That was a close call.
You there. You'll be helping me.
On, off,
Thank
off.
you.
Leave it to me.
What do you think?
The cooler.
Thank you.
Leave it to me.
I missed the fucking steering wheel.
hey, ring a
Tis.
bell.
You can say that again.
What's the matter?
We need you.
Thank goodness.
You've
Got
no
it.
cause for
Nailed it.
worry.
Hey, ring a bell.
Thank you. You can say that again.
And then the music
Please.
changes. Off, off, on.
Thank you.
Leave it to me.
You get perfect bonus if you get everything.
Thank you.
I'll play Mario Paint.
Right. Leave it to me.
Okay.
Where did this fog come from?
Oh no!
Come,
Oh,
sacred
no.
light!
outpost with much choice.
Cannon. This part is difficult because like the mouse just loses sense over.
Say goodbye.
Yeah, I barely hit any shots there, so you get less brave time. God, it's so hard on a desk like this. It's much easier on like a surface that's lower than you, not one that's higher than you.
Good.
Yes.
So that's the gist of Ring Bell's Panic Cruise. Oh, we just got 4. Okay. Good. Good thing we just barely got 4. Exactly, that's exactly how you fly an airship in real life. Or a plane, if you will. Exchange tokens. In my head I suddenly went, I wonder if that can reflect that. Regen, but I don't believe it does, it only works on magic. Alright, well now that we have that, we have this little trait. 0%. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? It's like it was the standard in the original game. Wow. Holy shit, it's a Kraz. Spoilers! Oh my god! No! That's fine. I'm grinding today, so it's a real podcast kind of stream today, unfortunately. But it'll be fine. Hope you're doing well, Kraz. Hope all of you are doing well. 3 whole people. 3 of them. Hopefully we actually get the encounters that we want, the 5 stacks. Right. So 40 minutes, I only got out of bed. Nice. We love that. We love that for you. I wonder if Pirate does more damage than Valkyrie with 1.5 damage increase. I'm just going to put you on Valkyrie anyway. Go merchant so we can make some money. And then might be worth giving you one of the power boosting items, but I also think Ring of Bell just kind of needs it more. And knowing me, I'll forget to take it off. Right, Valkyrie there, and Valkyrie there. That should be all we need. Auto Crescent on. It only gets worse from here on in. Okay, we're starting at 17 hours. Let's see how many we're who would win? One defaulting lady. If it was just the plant guys, we'd be so fine. But the fact that the Blood Rose enemy still... Like, this entire setup sucks. Also, we're allowed to get to level 43. Good lord. Good lord. Come on, show me the plants. Stop showing me these guys. I don't think any encounters show up in the next room. I'm gonna just double check that. No, we would have had them if in that time alone if we had already if there were any enemies to be had. Yay, plants! And we're gonna get a lot of antidotes, isn't that good? Now I'm curious. Hang on. So obviously you get more damage for hitting multiple targets with the spear. But if you're on Pirate, how much damage did you? You had like 84 or 94 before. And then I equip you with an axe. Probably does more. Probably does a little bit more. Aquatic foes. Three. You'll never know. I wish I had some sort of like secondary content that I could give you guys, but I don't know how to set that up, to be honest. No Subway Surfers for you guys, I'm afraid. Have to do it the old-fashioned way. Just actually watch the stream. Exactly. We ain't got any Subway Surfers. No jetpack joyride, no nothing. I didn't see how much that did, but I only hit one target anyway. I know the big hordes of those little guys are there. We've seen them, but why are they not showing up now? Why aren't they showing up now? Like 100. I mean, I'd be scared too. I'm wondering if it's like... I mean, surely not. It's like flower-based. If I'm running into yellow flowers, they won't show up. That seems silly. 3 to 5 battles per battle item. It's 3 to 5 battles, so we can get 1 turn of sustain against Kada. I mean, hopefully at that point our damage will be a little bit higher, but like... My only other thought again is if for some reason Light's Curtain does reflect his regen. I don't know any reason why it would. And then we just reflect it and have to keep reflect on him for the whole fight, but probably not. I don't think it works that way. exactly. For context, Kraz, this game can be beaten with 0 experience, so every character starting at, or finishing the game at their base level, so like, I think it's like 1135 for the join order, because the job system itself is so busted. So no jank nonsense like reflecting poison on yourself. No, because the boss is A, immune to poison, and 2, also he's just got regen on him, so you know that the regen is the issue. It's less the immunity to poison, which was just my idea to get around it, and just the fact that we can't outdamage him. So genuinely, the strategy is farm up so much money that I can afford to use a tier 2 damage item every turn. Because the boss heals 1,600 a turn, so at least if I hit him with a tier 2 offensive item, he's only healing like 100. Which is terrible, because it means if I run out of items, then the attempt is dead. And they also cost 2,000 for every use, and if I want to heal here, I need to... Actually, it's cheaper that I do this, to buy 94 potions to go to max, and I just do it myself. Yeah, the thing about this boss, Kraz, is they, at the start of the fight and periodically throughout it, they'll apply regen to themselves. Now, normally what you would do is you'd have a white mage at like level 4 white magic. You just press Dispel on them, and it gets rid of any buffs. So, you know, no more regen. There is no means for me to do that because none of my jobs can level up. And there's no item to do that either. And the boss is immune to poison, so I can't just poison him to, you know, balance out the regen he's taking. He's the first boss so far to be immune to poison, which is just incredible. Just fantastic news for me, considering poison has been a great way to amplify our incredibly low damage output. So, the only thing I can think of at this stage is a tier 2 damage item to hit him for 1,500 every turn, and kill him before he can really have anything to say about it. So I've had to go back to an earlier area to, you know, grind, because this is, in theory, one of the better grinding spots. You know. It's slow, but unfortunately, we're so weak in this run that we don't have much of a choice on where to grind. We have to go wherever we can actually finish fights. So I hope you guys enjoy running in circles, because I do. So yeah, as Rot said, it's only about 3 to 5 battles per item. We will be here for a few hours. And after that, we're just going to be broke, because I might need to do it again for another boss. There is the boss, like the crystal boss of this chapter, has a shield, which means he's immune to basically every form of damage except for items and things that pierce his defense, because he has cat defense. And then when the shield goes down, he does a massive AoE attack that will probably wipe me, because I have no means to apply defensive buffs. So here we are. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. That's for sure. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to take all the levels I can get. If the game says I can go to 43, by God am I going to level 43. Oh, here we get a reflect ring. Wow. That will help. Oh, cool, we can afford 10. We can afford 10. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'd recommend if you have a podcast that you've been meaning to catch up on, or some other YouTube video, it'd be a great time to see how they're getting on. Or even play your favourite video game. And I'll randomly scream just to keep you on your toes. Yes, level up. And we only need 6 more levels. Isn't that cool? I myself will be checking my phone. Ring a bell. High potion. Do it for her. Bro, she ain't even in this fucking game. I get nothing. I got nothing. Hey, sweeper. Wow, 10% more money. So generous. Luckily, the auto system in this game is very nice. You just, set it up, keep an eye on your HP every so often. By the end of it, eventually you'll be good. Probably every level up you want to save. Which I haven't done, admittedly, but, If these guys wipe us, we got bigger fish to fry. We're at 27,000. Wow. I'm wondering if a deer will do more damage than Agnes. Probably. So if I do this for now. I mean, I don't think we've got anything that actually matters here, so I'll just give you nothing, so I know that you should have something. We've used her Hermes sandals. It's about 40. I mean, it's less so to kill him with battle items alone, and more so just to out-sustain him. Because, I mean, if we do the maths here, bear in mind we could use Withering Ripple to make him weak for a few turns, right? If he's got 54,000 health, which I'm pretty sure he does based on the footage I've seen, divided by 1,500 per hit, it's 36, so, obviously you can have turns of regen in there. We need 36. Yeah, but the problem is if we do that, then we lose 4 turns of healing. So let's say he heals 1,600. He's going to get 4 turns of free action. He's going to heal 6,400. More or less. He might have, like, it might be 1,600 and something else. 4 times braving twice in a row. What, so like doing 16, waiting out those 4 turns and then... But then here's the issue, right? Here is the other issue. He is going to get to use Dark Breath. And if he uses Dark Breath, someone dies. And if someone dies, I can't do 16 Braves on the following turn. Because there's a chance that someone is dead and I have to account for that additional... Yeah, that. But I guess you're saying default up to 3, and then just let him have it. Is what I'm guessing you're saying here. Pretty much. Yeah, it might be the play to intermix some specials as well, because if we can get that number lower, right? That number can be made much lower because of Withering Ripple. We start the fight with Withering Ripple, like, once we're ready to go in. So then that goes down to 54,000 divided by... it's 2250 on an effective hit. So that's 24. That's 24 needed to kill him.
Well, it's all
Kraz, you little gem, thank you. Thank you very much for subscribing. It's also the part of the stream where I say, hey guys, you know Twitch Prime is free? If you've got Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free by linking your Amazon account to your Twitch account. Kraz, you now have access to ad-free viewing and my emotes. My incredible subscriber emotes. Aren't you lucky? I haven't updated them in a while. Oh my god, Ultimage has subscribed with Twitch Prime. Because did you guys know it's free? Why is there no notification though?
Well,
there it is.
coming up party.
Wow, that's crazy. Thank you, Ultimage. Very cool. Again, you both now have access to my Twitch emotes. I like... which one do I like? I like all my emotes, but like... My emotes. I like... this one. I like that one. Sub goal? I'm 50% of the way to my sub goal? What fucking sub goal do I have? Apparently I'm close to a sub goal. Thanks. Oh, Twitch. That's cool. That's me explaining shit. That's me trying to explain the fucking deep lore of this game. So there is an inn, at least, with Kada. It just so happens to be incredibly annoying. It just, like, very much like Kada himself, very fucking annoying. So we'll just have to keep trucking. Just have to keep on trucking. I still think I'm going to want to use Lux and as well as Withering Wave, just so I have the speed advantage over Kada. I don't think he's a particularly fast boss, but I don't want to be caught out and then eat ass for my insolence. Let's rest in the tent. So we could nearly afford 20 of them. Incredible.
6.
And then the question becomes, like, I think most of my characters are going to have Salve Maker as a sub-job. Or at least a couple of them are. Because I think that would be good to have. The Blessed Shield's still going to be useful, don't get me wrong. But I'm wondering, because obviously Salve Maker main has bad stats, but it does have, what's it called? Healing more. So it would increase my healing a lot, it's just its armor stats and shit are pretty bad. And don't get me started on fucking Chaugmar, boys. Chaugmar's another, you know, kettle of fish that we gotta deal with. Nice. Don't paralyze me, bro. That's just rude. I'm pretty sure with the axe you have to specifically kill with the attack command. Yeah, otherwise Adia would have a special by now. Man, it's such a nice quality of life in Bravely Second that you can change the special condition. Obviously it does homogenize things a lot, but you know, shit, I'll take it if it means I don't need to kill 5 enemies specifically with my thing. I can instead just press default like 100 times. Or brave 4 times, which I'm going to be doing anyway. Actually, what's the spear condition? There's a few in this game that I forget because you don't end up using them terribly often. Spear's condition is inflict physical damage on 10 enemies. Cool. Again, some are certainly easier than others. Use items 5 times. Why is thieves use items? Default with the katana, crits with the fists. A battle of crits. $39 for Anya, so only 4 more levels. Nope. I've entered a place I should never have been. I mean, like with many a good plan, in theory it works. In theory it works and it's cool every time. The alternative is that we eat shit. The alternative is that we have a repeat of what happened with Praline, where we got down to like the last straight of the fight, ran out of damaging items, and went, damn, I think I just kind of lose now, and then I just kind of lost. Which is pretty cool. Or Orthros, where I said, hey, nothing bad could happen now, and then I died, and had to spend another like 15 minutes. Unfortunately, as we've all been on record seeing, is that me and my luck should never be trusted. My luck is not something to be trifled with, trusted, or otherwise, because if it can fuck me over for the sake of comedy, it will. And I'm just here for the ride. I don't have a choice in how my luck goes. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Rock. I could spend a bit of extra money to buy some more Hermes shoes, right? So that way all of my characters are fast, or just put them into classes with high speed, right? So that way I always have the jump and trigger Lux at the start of the fight. I think triggering Lux should mean I outspeed him, right? I think Lux means I should always outspeed him. And then if I'm in a fast job as well with Hermes shoes, then all the better. Probably keep Ring a Bell and Ranger just for the sake of using his special. I think he's the single highest damage. Maybe Adia, but like, I don't know. She's keeping the Hermes shoes. Oh, Ring a Bell. Oh, Ring a Bell. Do you know what? We're probably not going to see many Lance specials in this run. We're probably not going to see many Lance specials in this run, so let's just fucking do Megiddo Flame for a bit of fun. Just for a bit of fun. Fuck that guy in particular. Fuck that guy in particular. Fuck him. Fuck that guy. So we got 51k now. So how many can this buy us? I should be able to do that in my head, but like I'm just checking anyway. So, Pantheon's Wrath I could buy 25. So I think we want to get to 60k at least. At least. And we'll check on the Rende while we're here. The Alarm Earrings, Thief's Gloves. It's really weird that they give you the Thief's Gloves this early. Oh, in Rende like that. I suppose. I just don't know why you need so many pairs of them at that point, because you can just get them. You just kind of get them. Typically, you only need one thief to do anything. But maybe there's some secret thief strat that I don't know about. I mean, I say we should go to at least 60k. I'm grinding until I get to level 43, so... People think I'm joking when I say if they're going to give me level 43, I'm taking level 43. Actually, don't suppose you've got any funny equipment. No, you've got the Simian Staff and the Carving Knife. Oh, yes! Double damage from attacking multiple enemies. Oh, that's really good compared to my stats, except it's not. I'm a target. That'll we get to this and we buy the Bravo Bikini for Agnes. You know, that's definitely worth. Definitely worth. I could also get the things. Alright, keep going, keep going. When we level up, we'll save the game as well, just so we don't lose all of this. Right, do need to heal. Side effect, we're also getting quite a few high potions, which is money saved if nothing else. Do we get any other jobs this chapter? We get Swordmaster, and we get Ninja. Ninja's probably not going to help us, like, at all. Aside from being fast, but, like... the crunch the axe makes as it uses it. Chonk! Pretty satisfying. Let's save the game real quick. Nice, a good 33 minutes of grinding already. Even though the stream's been going 50, don't worry about it. Ah, cool, everyone's poisoned. Except for Ringenberg. Or Tiz, rather. Keep it going. Keep the spins going. Three more levels. There we go. 60,000. Any excess goes towards the Chalkmar fund. Keep it going. I still don't think we've seen the groups of 5. The 5 mandrakes. The fishing stream tag? Yeah, every stream's got to have a fishing minigame. You know, basically fishing. I'm fishing for views, I'm fishing for content. It's, you know, always a fishing minigame. Foreign Gardens confirmed bad. Lamau. We've seen them though. I know I've seen them. Motherfucker, they're in the room before! What do you mean they're in the room before? This is way better! Why are they in this room but not in the last room? Dude, I should have been in here! I should have been in here! What the fuck? I knew I wasn't crazy that we had seen... Dude! I can't not fight them! Oh, dude. This just revolutionized my world. This just rocked my whole world. My whole perspective. 1,000 doubloons! 1,000 fucking doubloons! And then we get Sweeper again. I mean, hey, it's good to know. It means anytime I come back here, I'll just go in this room instead. Yeah, see, this is unfortunate when it's only 2 enemies, because then this gain is much lower, but then the prospective gain of the 5 stack of enemies goes crazy. So this fight's about the same as the other one. But yeah, keep giving me 5s, man. No, that's not 5s, that's 2s. The other advantage of grinding is obviously we're getting stronger each time, even if it's not as much as we would with JP. But it means the fights are getting more consistent. Yes, little gumdrops of experience come to me and give me your fucking money. Give me your fucking money. Yeah, exactly. Everyone gets to hit the Beyblade. Now, bear in mind, I'm playing with fast forward on. Here's what the game looks like in normal speed. You gotta wait for all those animations to go, and that's cringe when I could play at 4 times speed. Yeah, that is true. And typically those one big enemies have one big fuck-off attack as well. The first one that comes to mind is the sandworms in Chapter 1, where it's just like, if you're not ready for them, they're not too bad, but then it's just like, oh, you get hit with sandstorm, your entire team's blind. Eat shit, dumbass. Pretty much. Just hits harder than you're probably ever anticipating anything to, and then just gotta deal with the consequence after. There's one enemy in later chapters called the Shield Dragon, and that enemy can eat my entire ass. Because I was like, oh, I wonder if there's... I needed to get it for the bestiary in my 100% file. And they like to default, and then do this attack which like charges through basically your entire team and just kills them. It just fucking kills them. You know, not beating around the bush. Yeah, exactly, 60 XP for the sandworm. You're like, huh? I think it's probably worth a bit more than that, boys. Surely. We saw Megiddo Flame. Let's do Overpower this time.
I got this.
I keep doing it with Tiz, but, you know. And any character would be applicable. Any character can use a special. Just so happened that Tiz is hitting a spin to win. 712 is still good. Still good. I just want to see my gumdrops of experience show up. That's all I want. That's all I want from life. You are not that. How much am I on now? 77 with 2 levels to go. Do. I love that these fights are ending so fast that like you get to hear the music start up and then it ends. And then as it's about to drop, nothing. Oh yes. Stop defaulting, bitch. Show yourself. Show yourself. Just run back to the guy to save real quick. Because then we got one more level to grow. One level. I've said it before, but I really like Agnes's outfit in Merchant. I think it's cute. The big silly hat. Yeah, everyone's 42 now. And then it gets worse from here on in. It's so true, bestie. Let me heal real quick. 80k. 45 minutes grind. And we'll work our way back down to the room. Stop defaulting. Accept your fate. On the door. stick in circles and move the experience. Third of the way, third of the way. And now that we have the shiny 0% encounter rate, we'll be able to make our escape all the easier. Oh, goody goody gumdrops. My favourite. I think Narendo's done. Thief gloves. It's the golden egg. It's gold. I love gold. It's so funny that after like you get to later chapters, this area gets updated enemies, and then you just get to use this area again for grinding. It's still the best grind spot. Ring a bell. Do you know what, Agnes? You get to use it this time. Phoenix down, ring a bell, and you can use Horizon because that's the only one that we haven't seen. Be gone! Yeet! I think that animation's quite funny, just... Alright, all the other specials, like, oh, really rapid thrusting, jumping into the air and throwing it down like some sort of javelin of light. The other one, throw that shit as hard as you can. Just chuck it. Just absolutely send it, lads. 1,000. 1,000. Yes. Yes. No, you had to crit that guy, man. We could have had 1,000 instead of 900. I really hope this strategy works, by the way. I want to make that abundantly clear. I really hope... I mean, again, in theory, this strategy should be fine. But I just really would like it to work. I'm gonna need to pull up a list of salve maker recipes, by the way. Just so I have that on hand. Excuse me. Excuse me. Got a late night. Nearly at level 43, boys. Come on. Come on. Poke, poke, poke. Nope. 700 for Agnes. Stop giving me the ladies and give me the little plant fellas. And ironically, the enemy getting +1 BP is nothing but a good thing because it means they won't default. Because random enemies are just like, oh, I got BP, I should spend that. Let that motherfucker playing Smash Brams. Smash Brams. Ow, ow, ow. Why are you defaulting? Why are you defaulting? good. Yes. 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 And the next fight should do it for Ring a Bell. Nice. Nice. So, let's now do this. And we'll go by... I think we're going to buy 30. I think we're going to buy 30 as just... have some excess for Chowkmar and stuff like that. So we'll do... Pantheon's Wrath, major lightning damage to all enemies. We have 100,000. 100,000 after that. So that should do us. In theory. Let's go buy 11 of these. As for the strat now. Well, for starters, we need Tiz to to use spells, so I'll just chuck him back on his original class for now. You've still got Commerce, that's fine. Acrobatics, you can have Performer. We'll make you just back into a red mage as well for now. Just for better healing. Ring a Bells. No, the fairy on the menu isn't evil. This is airy. You can also move them with the stick, which is quite cool. There's actually an achievement tied to this, which is quite fun. Is you have to move ahead for an indeterminable amount of time, because I did not get this achievement from just doing this idly throughout the game. But no, Ares chill. Ares chill. Okay, so you're on Pirate, so you're probably going to want to be something just fast. So probably just chuck you in Thief. Ring a Bell can stay on there. Go to Equip. It doesn't matter what you have physically equipped. Ability. Freelancer. Ring a Bell once. Spell Fencer. So you've got the Hermes Sandals, so I'm going to take the Hermes Sandals off you and give you back the gauntlets, which are there. And yes, you can have the Hermes Sandals also. You need a Jade Crossier, you need the Rod of Ice, the Alien Burned War Axe, good. Loud noises. And I'll just use Teleplant Stone for convenience. Now we're going to go do the grind in... Probably just do it in... I think here's going to be too annoying to do the grind because of all the statuses, so I think I'm going to go back to Anchime yet again just to build up Tiz and Agnes' special. Ring a Bell will have his by now. Like there was enough moth enemies there to be like, okay, yeah, you've got your special. So we'll whack it on 200. Default. Yeah, so you've got Angelic Pillar. You need to cast a lot of blizzards. And you need to heal a lot. Whoops. Don't know genuinely how I did that, but sure. Okay, if we want to make this more efficient, what we do is we need to take the Hermes shoes off of Tiz. So that way, Agnes heals first. And then he can cast as much Blizzard as he needs, and we get both. Luckily, it's only a tier 3 special that we need. The stick spinning doesn't end yet, boys. How's the special charge going? Withering Ripple, that's all we need, and Lux, cool. You may as well finish what you're doing, guys. Right. Now it's time. Brio, get changed. I think it just makes sense for us to be whatever job is the fastest, and that is Thief at the moment. And then you can have the Hermit Sandals just to make sure you go first. And you can have the Star Pendant, I guess. Okay. Let's head back to Bison and see if this harebrained scheme has any merit to it. is what the summary of today is does this fucking crackpot plan of buy a win, can we buy our way to victory? Because again, if I have Lux active on 3 Thieves and a guy with Hermes Sandals, there's no reason I shouldn't be faster, right? Agnes, you should also be a thief. Thank you. So, the concept. He's going to start the fight by putting regen on himself. He's going to be throwing poison high potions at us, which will poison us and deal about 1,000 damage. We just need to default our way through it until we're at a point where we can, quote-unquote, stabilize. And then spend 8 BP in a couple of turns to just blitz him to death. That's the idea. Because that's the only thing I can think of. Still need to do 10k. I mean,
Where
yeah,
could
that's
they be
that's
holding
why
the
I've
boy
got Ring a Bell
prisoner?
with his special, you know? And that's why I bought 30 of them.
We'll have to search the place from...
Let's not be rash, Tiz. Rushing around blindly will only wear us out. Why don't we see if my journal has any leads? It might point us in the right direction.
3
You
thieves and a
can't
furry.
expect it to have every little detail.
Hold on. I've found something. Notes on the layout of occupied Stark Fort. I guess I can expect every little detail, Idea. The notes show a war room to the north of here. The west is marked poison. That can't be it. That just leaves east. Let's head that way.
Oh, you're going east? Nah, I'm going west. Fuck that. Faltering for knowledge. I can smell smoke rising from that little brain of yours, Ring a Bell. I'm at a loss. The writings in my journal are completely off the mark from what's happening. How can that be? Oh, now that you mention it. What did it say again? The fat one and the weakling make the brat squeal by torture. What? Torture? But I mean, get ahead of yourself, Tiz. The whole point is that the contents of the journal have missed the mark. So, what you thought was ironclad prophecy all this time might just not be so ironclad. Sounds like a crisis of faith to me, or a crisis of superstition, I suppose. We should be so lucky, but I fear the journal's failure to predict the future does not guarantee the child's safety. Hey, that's right, he could be facing worse than torture. We have to know for sure. Let us hurry. Right. You threw up? Why did you throw up, bro? Why didn't you ever throw down? Why don't you throw down the gauntlet? How about that? 1,000 beeg. Let me also bring up the Stark Fort map, just so I have it. So there will be a secret entrance somewhere. It's in a different route. That's fine.
Curses! After all the glory I brought them, he dragged me off to the boondocks to patch up wounded soldiers!
The Boondocks?
All's fair in war, I say! Victory must
Let's
be
kill this guy. Let's
achieved
kill
at
this guy with
all
specials.
costs. That is what war is all about! Show respect for the enemy! The goal is not simply to kill! Bah! He's far too old to spout such childish nonsense! Pride and honor are merely shackles on the battlefield! Oh no! Has the Swordmaster disposed of the Master Sample at Grab Keep as well? I wouldn't put it past him. He always was a hard-headed one. Fine! We could have wiped out the shield bearers with it by now! There is nothing else for it. I must develop a new toxin. I have plenty of test subjects here, after all. Surely no one will miss a few dozen wounded soldiers. When my new toxic weapon is ready, I'll go around that Swordmaster and peddle my wares to the Eternian forces directly.
This is the guy we're going to electrocute to death.
If my father knew of your deeds, that fat neck of yours would be for the axe, you know.
What? Who is that?
My name is Adia Lee.
I like how the design on the side of her head's a big key.
Adia Lee? You mean to say you are the Grand Marshal's daughter?
I've heard more than enough of your plotting, you black-hearted fiend. Prepare to die!
That's what I would say if I was ready for him to
Words
die.
of a traitor like you mean nothing!
Nothing! Brace for impact, boys! $54K. Water of Lives. How much was he healing? 1,620. Got it. Poison Eye Potion. Oh god, I didn't even think about the fact he defaults. Alright. So. He's going all out, however, if he uses Dark Breath it does nothing, so he hasn't taken any damage yet.
Time to settle this!
Dark Breath does no damage. Punch. Poison Eye Potion. Oh my god, ow. Rapid Fire does more damage. Shield. Pantheon's Wrath! Pantheon's Wrath! Pantheon's Wrath!
I saved this for you.
I saved this for you. 8th round. Pantheon's Wrath! 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 We're not done yet, boys. Yeah, that's why I said about 30 should do the job. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. It was something along the lines of, Pantheon's Wrath! 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 Death by electric chair! Put that fucker in the electric chair now! GG easy, just do that for every boss, right? Just grind up millions. That was, bear in mind, I think the only way. I think that was, like, the only way, because our damage output is not high enough after the special to do it, but it's fine. Who gives a shit? Salve Maker. We got Salve Maker, boys. Ugh. Uses items for maximum effect. Uses items to heal and attack. Favors dags and staves. So this job can make its own offensive items, and it can also combine 2 items to make a new item. Including really strong items that don't exist that you can buy. Things like Quarter Elixirs or Dragon's Breath, which
No, it
do
cannot
huge
end
damage.
here. I have left so many
We're going to be using this job, and I need it.
Done.
Ugh.
My toxins could kill you in seconds. Festal.
Yay! Ugly people never win. Ow, I'm poisoned. Organize our items. Now that we have the Salve Maker asterisk, it should let us heighten the performance of our items. And combine items to make them more powerful as well. That sounds handy, but not really exciting, is it? I know, right? Far too humdrum for us. In other words, you two are too lazy to organize your items. No, we're not lazy. There are simply other things you'd rather do. I can't read. It's all fine and dandy to have acquired the Salve Maker job, but your item bags are a jumbled mess. It must take forever to find what you need when you need it. For example, dear, don't keep your potions with your high potions. Well, they're both restorative, so why not? And you ring about, don't lump antidotes, echo herbs, and wake-up bells together. Why not? Together, like a cure-all. But you only need one of them. No Clementine, you should learn from Agnes's organisational skills. Ah, but Agnes, there's no need to keep each of your pills separately. Oh, yes, of course. Tiz, you and Agnes are sure sticklers for detail. Adira and I had, well, to each their own, right? That's right, don't sweat the details, there's my... No, Adira, sneeze the other... Achoo! Way. You sneezed away all the powder items. That means 2 items to organise, right? Let's go. Don't sweat the details. Is that a fucking Elvis Wesley reference? Holy shit. I think I'll rest in a tent. 1,500. They're robbing me. We was robbed. Alright. Now I can go back to making people what they were before, just for ease of understanding. I mean, Red Mage might just be getting benched anyway. But still. I want to check this on Anya, see how different the stats are in South, because South does have pretty bad stats. So as a sub job, it will be great. Yeah, we lose HP, and the vitality is the same, strangely enough. So it might actually be fine to have her as a on main, although we'll lose some. You'd have Tiz self-maker. So then we get Healing Law, and Healing Law is a fantastic ability. Doubles the effectiveness of recovery when you use magic abilities or items to restore HP or MP. So I think I'm going to make Tiz a self-make for now. Unfortunately, he's going to look way less cool. Abilities, and then on Agnes... I mean, I kind of want to have 2 self-makers. Someone with self-maker sub. I guess Ring a Bell can, to be honest. Like, Spell Fencing's kind of lost its luster a little bit when we just using specials to do the job. You don't really lose much for doing it either. Commerce, I mean... it's fine, and Red Mage is just there for revenge more than anything. Although, honestly, maybe 2 South makes more sense. 2 South might make more sense. Well, good job, guys. We sent that guy to the fucking gallows. Never say that you can't buy a victory. Ice Brand. I remember that weapon looking cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Deals water damage. Not to be confused with the spell or the attack water damage.
Hey! There he is! Are you alright?
Yeah, he got hit with some stray lightning bolts. Like, oh, Jesus.
You're safe now. We'll get you out of here. So you're Egil, huh?
That's right. Who are you?
We've come to help you.
The shield bearers have asked us to come and rescue you.
Really? I was going to see the fire vestal. What was that about the fire vestal?
Let's talk later. We have to get him to safety first.
Rescuing Egil. Phew, am I glad to know he's safe. Indeed, he owes his safety to your bold action, Tiz. Bold and foolish, I should say. I cannot deny that it was right to save the boy's life. You have a higher calling, Tiz. The crystal's awakening hinges in part upon you. Speaking of which, just what do you suppose his connection to the fire vestal was? He's out cold, I can blame him after all. Hey, wake up, kid. You're You're our one clue here. Hey! Harry, stop that. At least let him rest until we arrive in Heartschild. The chest is on a higher floor, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, there's nothing stopping us from going... Yes, there is. There is something stopping us. A big fucking gate, actually. I gotta get out of here. Now, we do need to buy components to make... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He lives. He's alive.
That was close. I made the right call drinking that concoction to fake my death. It seems the Vestal was convinced of my demise. The world is indeed full of fools. Now, it is time I left this wretched place.
So you flee again, do you?
But of course, I do what I must to
By
survive.
any means.
By any means necessary.
Get this boy in a fucking Supreme puffer jacket now. If someone wants to edit that, feel free. Carter in a fucking Supreme.
As long as I survive, I am confident my fortunes will be reversed. After all, who but I can create weapons with the power to kill tens of thousands in one fell blow? And once I am ready, I will obliterate you all! The sword bearers and shield bearers, the Vestal, and even the Black Blades! And then the world shall be mine?
Not the world of the living.
Damn, bro, that's fucking horror, bro. Bro, you didn't have to be that cold. Kami Izumi, your swag is too hard. They'll kill you. And by they, I mean we. I'm going to kill you. Dude, it's been raining like crazy this morning, and that's a beautiful day outside.
Here at
What the fuck?
last. That was a risky
That
move,
was a
but
risky
we made
move.
it
We
back all right.
electric chair the man.
Here, here. It's not like 'tis to go out on a limb like that. But we survived, and that's what counts.
The Vestal. He must be exhausted. He's sound asleep. You did well to carry him on your back all this way, Tiz. You must be tired too.
I'm fine.
More importantly, this boy may know of a way into the Temple of Fire. We should ask him now. Don't you agree, Agnes? I do, if that is true.
First, let's head to Commander Goodman's residence and give the boy a chance to rest.
Villager. Is that the one down here? Yeah.
Hegel, you're alive!
Do you know this boy?
His parents were part of our household guard. They lost their lives 3 years ago protecting my husband. We hadn't heard from Egil since then. To think that he had been forced to work in the Mithril mine.
Mrs. Goodman, could we ask you to look after Egil here for a while? We can't take him with us where we're going.
Yes, of course.
He's awake! Where am I? I have to hurry.
Hurry, where?
The Fire Vestal asked me to help. I have to go. Where is this? Where am I?
Wait, Egil!
Wait, egg. Yeah, run into the lava, bro.
Egil.
Thank you for rescuing me, but I have to go back to the Mithril mine.
Weaver captured the mine from the sword bearers. You don't have to work there anymore. All your friends have been freed.
I still have to go back.
Go back. Wait.
Does this have something to do with the fire vestal, Eggle?
That's right.
Did you meet her?
No, I've never met her before, but I sometimes see her in my dreams. I really do. She always seems sad and tells me, go to the deepest tunnel. Lead the wind there.
The wind? The deepest tunnel? Does it lead somewhere?
Yes. Who are you?
She is the wind vestal.
What? That means...
This tunnel may lead into the Temple of Fire. Even in death, it seems the fire vestal is trying to fulfill her duty through Eggle's dreams. I must see this done. I must. Eggle, show me the way to this tunnel.
Got it! Leave it to me!
Wait! Eagle's in no state to go anywhere.
Hey!
Why do you object, Tiz?
Because it's dangerous.
Tiz,
How is Eagle?
he's asleep at last. Idea is with him now. Agnes and Eri are in a huff.
We couldn't let Eagle take them into the mine. It's too dangerous.
You know, ever since we found Eggle, you've stopped having your nightmares, Tiz.
Huh? Really? I'll leave Eagle in your capable hands.
Understood. Be careful out there.
Where is Eggle now?
He's holed up in his room. He won't let anyone in.
We can't take him with us. Even so.
No matter. I've questioned him thoroughly about the location of this passageway.
Let's set out then.
A kunai. A kunai. Kuni. A gale hairpin. Onward to the Mithril Mine.
Eggle?
What are you doing here?
My god. The most fearsome enemy. 4 guys. Ahem. Could I introduce you into Pantheon's Wrath twice? Yeah, that'll do.
We specifically told you not to follow us. Are you listening to me, Eagle?
But I'm the only one who knows how
Three
to
whole
open
guys.
up the way through.
Watch out for 3
What?
guys.
You have to squeeze into a really tight hole to open up the way through. You'd never be able to fit. Not in a million years.
You said nothing about this back at the house. You tricked us.
I didn't trick you. I just left that part out.
It's the same thing. Anyway, I'm small enough to fit through a silly little hole.
But you're too tiny to move the stone lever that opens the passage up. Nope, I didn't.
Well, we'll have to take Eggle with us now. That's the only way to awaken the crystal.
We can't do that! What if he gets hurt?
No need to yell at Anya's, Tiz. What are you so upset about?
What do you propose then, Tiz? Will you make him go back by himself?
I wouldn't do that. We'll go back with him.
What if the sword bearers or black blades beat
I've
us to
also
the
pulled
temple?
up the compounding list, and I always forget
Eggle
how
was
big
just
the
attacked by the
compounding list
enemy, right?
is.
He was held prisoner by them before as well. They may already be aware of this passage you found.
But
I believe we should focus on the task of awakening the crystal.
Exactly! To cleanse the darkness from this world, we must accept some risk and some sacrifices.
never! What are you saying, Eri? I don't want anyone to be sacrificed! I won't allow it!
What then? You have been impossible lately, Tiz. You are trampling upon the will of Eggle, the late Fire Vestal, and me. As a Vestal, I cannot let you do this. Do not interfere with my mission.
Hey, both of you need to calm down.
He reminds me of my little brother who died. Till,
What?
when that chasm opened up, and Norende was swallowed by my little brother, about the same age as Eggle. He fell along with it. I couldn't save him. I couldn't hold on to Till's hand any longer. The look on his face as he stared back at me and fell into that black pit hasn't left my mind ever since. The same goes for the water Vestal. It was agony, watching her life
I've seen
fade
enough death to last a
in front of me.
lifetime.
I couldn't bear to watch Agnes cling to her and weep. I've seen enough death to last a lifetime. That's why I don't want to lead Eggle into peril, even if it is to deliver the world from danger.
Then why don't you try to stop Agnes from facing danger, Tiz?
Because I know that no matter what, Agnes would just go off on her own. And I promised Agnes that I'd stay at her side, to be there,
Well, there's your answer.
protect her.
Tiz?
Well, there's your answer.
Huh? What do you mean?
We'll go together with Eggle. Tiz will protect him. We all will, right?
Please, let me go. I want to see the Fire Vestal's wishes carried out.
You win. But you're not to go wandering off without us, okay, Eggle?
Got it. Thanks.
Huh? What?
Never mind. It's nothing. Let's move on.
Sadness. Eri versus Eggle. Hey, Eggle, I'm talking to you. Yeah, I hear you quit nagging on me already. Nag? And this after you lied to me, you little pipsqueak. I'm telling you, I never lied. You didn't ask, so I didn't mention it, that's all. Oh, I didn't need to take that kind of back talk from you. And I'm a lot bigger than you. You're the real pipsqueak. What was that? Nothing, I didn't say a word. Honestly, what kind of attitude is that? And to a Crest Fairy, no less. Agnes, are you hearing this? Eggle's being horrid. Agnes, please. Eri, he's a child. Please do not be so immature. Right. You heard her, Eri. Oh, you little... Idiot, ring a bell, Tiz. Somebody say something. Yeah. Hang in there, I guess? You got this.
Be careful, okay?
I will. I know this place like the back of my... Whoa!
What?
A big piece of mithril ore!
This isn't the time for that, Eggle. You've got to stay with me, okay?
Oh, come on! Finding this can mean the difference between eating or not, you know. It's a precious find.
Let it go, Egil. The war will be over soon. Then you won't have to worry about finding Mithril anymore.
Wow! Now that I look at it more closely, I think this is orichalcum. Amazing! When we find some of this, we get eggs with our dinner. It's my lucky day!
Oh.
Egil's words. Huh? Whoa! Huh? Egil, you alright? Yeah, sorry, I just stumbled a bit. My eyes haven't really adjusted. What remains you should be careful where you step. You know, when you think about it, the moon's way better than the sun. What makes you say that? The moon shines when it's dark out, so you can see at night. The sun only shines when it's day when it's bright anyway. It's bright during the day because of the sun, silly. And did you know the moon only shines because of the sun's light? Well, really? Huh, the moon only shines because of the sun. It doesn't make sense. It must be really grateful. Grateful? How so? Because whenever the sun is tired, the moon fills in for it while it rests. He's just a boy. He's just a sweet boy. A sweet boy. Sweet boy indeed. Now, I do need to buy shit from the adventurer, but it's probably gonna main quest me. Yep.
We're here. This is the place.
Stay in school, folks.
There's
Brother,
a
he's
stone
been in the
lever
mine!
back of this narrow
He's
hole.
been in the fucking
Just
mine!
a second.
He wasn't kidding. Only Egil or Eri could fit down there.
Only Egil or Eri could fit in there as his
Okay,
head clips through
here
the
I
rock.
go.
Like, huh? Not even he should fit through there. With his big ass head.
It opened. See? I told you so.
Whoa! I felt a blast of hot air!
The Temple of Fire must be down here. Let us hurry.
Now, because we have 0% encounter rate on, we can do something quite funny in this next little dungeon. Also, now that I have money for a while, I need to buy 99 potions, and not for healing my allies. This is pure. This combination of the Phoenix Down and a potion gives you a 5,000 HP revive. We suddenly have like actual revived items now, which is crazy. And then there's all these items down here. We want to get insect antenna. We want to get like a good few insect antenna. We'll get like 19. We want to get the Fulman shard because this is the electric-based item, so we'll get like 26 of those. So we got 30 total. Dark matter is also good. What's the item? Dragon Fang is really expensive because it makes a ton of really good, powerful combinations. Things like Beast Vim. I mean, Dragon Vim is the most expensive stat booster. Or the Dragon series. The next most expensive one is like... Beast is 30... There's no 40. Unless Ghost Vim does. And that is with Beast Liver. So if we buy like a lot of Beast Liver... We don't need that many buffs. Yeah, we sentenced him to Electric Chair. We spent an hour grinding, and then we killed him with Pantheon's Wrath. With 30 Pantheon's Wraths in a row. So, yeah, we put Carter in the Electric Chair. Which is quite funny. Okay, so there's that. We also probably want to get defense ones for... Big Man. Ghost Coat is Hard Scale and Spirit Bone. Although this is like limited. It's 500 a pop for this. Yikes. All that money I had. All that money I had. So, Insect Antenna and Fulman Shards are to inflict the debuff. We've got Phoenix Downs for that. And we can do 2 Fulman Shards to make the electric damaging item. We can do Turtle Split, Haste Brew, things like that. Raise elemental targets. Targets elemental damage. Dragon Fang and Dragon Fang is current Damage. Giant's draft is Beast Liver Dragon Fang, so Beast Liver's just going to stay relevant. I mean, if it comes to Giant's tonics, we're going to need so much money. Because that's Beast Liver Dragon Fang, so, you know, we'd need 20k alone. Well, 15 in this case, because we've already got one. To compensate. So that's where a lot of my money's gone, unfortunately. So who's ready for the effective 0% strat? Also, welcome to the Underflow. How was the fall?
This cave is the same as the one from my dreams. The Fire Vestal told me the way to go. The Temple of Fire is that way.
Great!
We also
Way to
spent
go,
time
Eagle.
grinding because Starkfort's level cap is 43.
I only know because
So we
the Fire
grinded
Vestal
7
told me.
levels and it was quite
It's
slow.
nothing special.
Or 8 levels rather.
I bet you're glad you brought me though, right?
Yes, yes. Let's get going.
So, well, I mean, we'll see it when we get here. Don't get burned. Ah! Hot! Ouch, that's hot. A guy could get burned. If we get burned, a person can be dead if she's not careful. Have a close look at the magma. It seems the ground suddenly rising and falling in temperature. So as long as we time it right, should be able to get across unharmed. I don't know about that. Even made McCool's, my heart still burns like 100. Look there, the ground is cooling off. Ah, you're right, and awfully fast too. It's almost room temperature now, we should be fine. Like 100. Come ring about quickly. Sputtering, uselessly. Don't take it personally. Well, let's go. This is called the strat of just send it. Ow! Because if we're not getting we're not getting encounters, then we can just sort of walk through the area with no because ow! Fuck! Yeah, ow! It's a really interesting dungeon. Ow! That we can just keep walking through. You know, forcing you to take your time with it. To avoid anything. Ow! And really, it's one of the better dungeons. Now, there's a blue chest that we can't access because we haven't got the key. Ow! And sometimes the ground will fall away beneath it. Ow! So we won't be able to progress without... Ow! Finding a different way around. Ow! Ow! I don't know how long I can keep this bit up. I mean, it's a hard bit to do, but hey, there's a staircase. That's the first floor done. And all it took was some light damage. With some slight lacerations. Ow! This bit's ow! This bit is terrible. This is a terrible bit, but I'm committing. I'm committed to it. I've committed the worst bits in my time. Worst bits than you ever know. Ow! Ow! I'm just like, ow! I'm just laughing now. Ow! Yeah, you tired, Egg? You tired?
Are you getting tired, Eagle?
I mean, honestly, this is how I deal with
Yeah,
the dungeon normally. You
it's
don't even
hot
need Dungeon
down
Master,
here.
because if there's no forced encounters, you're just gonna send
Let's
it.
take a little break then. That okay with you, Agnes?
Oh, okay.
Hey, Eagle. What will you do when the war ends?
Back to the mines. The children
don't
yearn for the
know.
mines.
Isn't there anything you're passionate about?
TikTok.
I'd like to go to military academy. Then I want to be a guardsman for the shield bearers. My mother and father died noble deaths protecting the top shield bearers. The soldiers of the shield bearers served to protect the Fire Vestal. I want to shield people, like my mother and father did.
Is that so?
But I guess I need to find a place to live before that. I have no home to go back to now, after my mother and father died. My grandfather took me in. He was really kind. But he got sick and died soon after. I had nowhere to go. And then I ran into some sword bearers who were rounding up orphans. They took me to the mithril mine.
I see. You've done well to survive on your own.
I guess I have.
Well, ow! That's the way forward. Ow! So we shouldn't go that way if we don't. Ow! Need to. We can always go the other way and get the treasure in the dungeon. Oh, yeah, chest. A safety ring. I mean, being safe is a good thing. I don't know what thing that. Ow! But it probably gives you immunity. So, ow! Some sort of status that we don't have. This is also one of the longer dungeons. Ow! So it takes a little bit longer to get through. Ow! Ow! And that's our first example of the floor caving away. So you want to get that treasure? Go the long way, dipshit. Ow! 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 Hey, treasure chest.
Are you thirsty, Egil? We should rest
We're in a
bit.
volcano. You thirsty, buddy?
Yeah.
You
So
thirsty,
I have
buddy?
to keep my promise to the fire vestal. I don't want to run out of steam before
It's
then.
great. This is one of the longer dungeons. More time with
You
the bit.
hold the fire vestal dear, don't you, Egil? Your faith in crystalism is strong for such a young boy.
Well, my mother and father were followers. I'm not sure what I believe in yet. The teachings of crystalism are a bit over my head. I don't really know what to make of them.
Then why do you brave such perils?
Because I made the fire vestal a promise. That's all. She always looked so sad in my dreams. I just want to see her smile for a change.
Yeah, I'd be pretty sad too if I got executed by a enemy nation. Personally speaking, I think that would be on like the lower end, ow, of the things that would make me sad. All things considered, but oh hey, another breakaway. So there was a chest down here. If I can just sneak around and get it. The flame charm makes you suppress fire damage, so you are resistant to it. Ow! We had a water charm earlier, which we showed was pretty cool. Strange, ow! The boss is not actually dealing fire damage, despite being fire temple. Unlike, ow! Rushalka. Although technically Authorized did do wind damage, so. And bit Bravely Second, so I think I remember Tiz taking a big nap at the end. Yeah, he was taking a big sleep. He was a big sleeper. Also, what do you mean you've played Bravely Second? Have you finished Bravely Second, or did you just, like, start Bravely Second? Ow! Because that, is my favourite game of all time, so, you know, of course I'm interested. Diamond Staff. I'm pretty sure this is just an offensive staff. I don't think this is a good mind staff. No. Gotta Bravely Second. Unfortunately, based on this game, I truly do not expect that game to ever get a remaster, which is a shame, because Bravely Second is my favourite game of all time. Ow! You know, I could talk all day. Ow! Vaguely high physical attack. Yeah, for all those jobs that you definitely want using staves for their main attack. Ow! Considering they only get specials from healing. Ow! 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 Sound like a fucking Kremlin taking down. Oh! Fencer dude dies. Yeah, so you got to the end of basically the prologue, where you killed the Fencer boss. Ow! I mean, who knows if the video does. Ow! Well, I might make a sequel. I don't need any good reason to play Bravely Second again, because I will play that game for free. Ow! I play that game quite happily every day if I had to. Gale bow. Ring a bell finally getting his bow upgrade. Now I can see that that's a little plateau there, so let's do this real quick. No, but I mean, do you think it's not rough here? It's just rough in general. Triggers the haste effect when used as an item, which is pretty good. We have a source of haste. Ow! And haste is pretty good, you know, increased speed buff. Ow! I just want to double check up here. I don't think there's an item or anything, but you know, I've been wrong before. Nothing there. And you know, map completion's nice. So we can just walk around and get everything we need here. And head onto the next floor, which should be the bottom floor. Yeah, there we go.
I've seen this place before.
I've played these games before.
We're almost at the Temple of Fire.
I wonder if that crevice leads into the temple.
That crevice.
The earthquakes are getting stronger. Watch your step. If you die here, Agnes, the world's last hope will perish with you.
Yeah, if you die in the game, you die in real life, Agnes. Be careful.
I know.
It's shaking again!
The ground's collapsing under us! Run!
Run, bitch! Oh no, he fell off the screen. He's got grip strength though.
Oh no!
I'll get him!
I'll get him.
Hang in there! We'll get you up!
Let me help too. No, it's too dangerous.
Eri!
I already told you, the world is doomed if you die here.
You die in real life.
Your life belongs to more than just you now. I know it's hard, but stay focused on your mission.
I was gonna say he's in a fucking fursuit. He's roasting down there.
Toss Eagle over to you! Get him out of here!
I'm not going to let go!
But we could both end up falling!
Yeah, good thing both these characters have gloves on. Imagine the gloves just come off for both of them. Ah, shit.
Unacceptable! Agnes!
Tiz! We did it!
We did it. Oh, let's have a lie down. We're still sinking in the fucking lava!
I cannot believe you would do such a crazy thing!
As Rot said in another timeline.
You
Agnes
can
will
thank your
continue the
lucky
game.
stars you survived. One wrong step,
I would not
and
want to
you
solo
all would have
Chaogma.
been toast. That goes double for you, Agnes. Have you forgotten you are a crystal vestal? Hey, are you even listening to me?
Eri, shut the fuck
Are
up.
you
That was
alright,
fucking
Eagle?
aura. That was sick as fuck.
Yeah. Thanks for saving me.
Who would have known Agnes had the grip strength of a fucking titan?
You really
And also
gave us a
didn't just
scare.
immediately get pulled off that rock when she grabbed his hand.
I could say the same of you.
Huh?
We all said we'd help Eggle, and yet you leapt in alone. What are you laughing for? I'm being serious here.
It's just... Your face is covered in mud, Agnes.
What?
And where exactly did you think you were going, Agnes? That was a shock. You picked a bad time to show you have no sense of direction.
The way Agnes caught both of you with those spindly arms of hers is a story I'll pass down to my grandchildren. I didn't know you had it in you, Agnes. I've got eyes like a hawk, yet you kept it hidden all this time.
It was just the adrenaline. I surprised even myself.
So you acted without thinking whether you could pull it off?
Yes.
I'm just glad we're all safe and sound.
Tiz, and Adia, and Ringabel, I'm so sorry for saying such terrible things. Will you still stay at my side?
Of course!
Oh, not you, Eggle.
He took my line!
Enough giggling! We have to hurry to the Temple of Fire!
Shut the fuck up, Eri!
Come on! Time
We're
to
having a
run
moment
now.
here! We're having a fucking moment. Show your fucking mouth. Also, the level cap here is 41. So I am technically over level, but if Starkfort said to fucking go 43, I'm going 43, fuck you. I'm going 43. Welcome to the Red Tinted Temple, also known as the Temple of Fire. The Flame Tongue. Got the Ice Brand and the Flame Tongue now.
These scriptures... they've been shredded to pieces. It was no accident these were destroyed.
The ones who attacked the temple.
Ah, it's the Anchorite of Fire. The mouthpiece of Promethean Fire. Withstand its assault, and its power should be yours to command. If you the confidence to accept its furious might. Yes, no, maybe? Hell fucking no. I can't even use that shit. Fuck you. Ice Flame Shield. Ice Flame Shield. Ice Flame Shield. I mean, it's a good shield, but it's no bloody shield. Status... Elemental immunity is nice, don't get me wrong. Fire and water immunity. And at this stage in the game, this would be a great shield, but Blessed Shield goes brr. Blessed Shield and Bloody Shield go brr.
Look at the sword cuts left in this table.
Unlike the Temple of Wind or Water, this travesty was at the hands of man.
So this is where the Fire Vestal met her end.
Explosion.
Look, Agnes! Isn't this the garb of a Vestal?
You're right. They look a lot like your garments, Agnes.
These are her clothes. The Fire Vestal was wearing these when she came to me in my dream.
Strange that only her ceremonial garb would escape destruction.
She'll never get to wear them again.
A place where time lies still. So this is where the Fire Vestal. It's just like my dream, all of it. It feels like time stopped here in the temple. Yeah? Perhaps because time has stopped for the spirit of the Fire Vestal. Yes. It's kind of hard to breathe. Is time stopping for me too? Will we be alright? We're fine, time moves on. Our time is still moving, Eggle. This seems hard on the boy. Unless awaken the crystal and be quit of this place. Yeah, likely story on, yes. We can get the Melodist Garb. That shit is Melodist Garb. Got him. I don't know if I'm able to beat Chalkmar in my current state, but do you know what? Let's find out. Let's figure it out.
I felt this ominous presence before.
Bear in mind I've charged no specials
Creature lurks
either.
at the fire crystal.
I just want to see if I can tank Energy Burst. That's my question.
What is that thing?
What is that?
Stay back, Eggle!
It's Chalkmar.
That's Chalkmar!
Chogmar, the Mark of Doom. It appears in the teachings of crystalism.
I had a feeling that might be the case. I'm all ready to go.
We can't begin the Rite of Awakening until we defeat it, right?
At least we don't have to fight any Kirby bosses in this
I'm
game.
afraid not.
If we had to fight a Kirby boss,
Let's
that'd be
go,
really
Anya!
unfortunate.
All right.
What the fuck? It's Krako. What the fuck do you mean Krako's here? That did 1,800 to me. I'm cooked. That did 1,800 to me. That just took all of my MP. That took 2 of my BP. I mean, hey, she got adrenaline rush, so Adia might survive. Alright, here it comes. She lived only because of adrenaline rush. Go, Pantheon's right. Hey guys, you know the part where I farmed a load of money? Guys, you remember the part where I farmed a load of money? Wanna see me do it again? Wanna see me do it again? Unless alternative strat. Hang on. So I've made a save, right? I've made a save. Wait, like another like 20 Fullman shots, right? And then I do this, and then we do this. You got medication, you already won, you need salve maker. And I guess you for... Well, I mean, I could always make a deer into one, but like... Let me cook. Let me...
What is that thing?
Stay back, Egel! Let's go!
All right.
Hear me out. Yeah, those ignore the... Anything that pierces, ignores defense, works against Chowdhury. So, Pressure Point is a notable one. Obviously, people are well aware of Pressure Point because it ignores defense. Yeah. Oh, dude, Revenge just kicked in, so she can attack Lamau. I did not brave with Tiz. I forgot to brave with Tiz, fuck. Fine, she'll live. I forgot to brave with Tiz. My bad. I think that fight would have been won, actually. Go first. Up. Okay, what I should have done. What I should have done, right, is... No, I need to buy those Foreman shards again. That's fine. That's only... so ability... Medication... Miscellany... Commerce... Singing, you need to be salve. I'll make a separate save for this. We'll go here, and we'll buy like another... Again, buy items... Foreman shard... So we have 2 Templar Fire ones, the earlier ones obviously.
I felt... A creature lurks at the fire crystal!
Let's...
Alright.
Let's fucking go, Lonnie. Pray to the revenge gods, I guess. Does Tiz not have the Hermes shoes on? Are they still on a deer? They might still be on a deer. In which case, whoops. No, they're on fucking Ring a Bell. My bad. My bad. You know, the power bracers and Tiz. Oh yeah, because that was just for Cardo. Alright, so now we should in theory be fine? Probably? Maybe? Maybe. Might make you... Does Thief affect your survivability too much? No, it doesn't affect it at all. Let's make you a Thief just for this fight, for the survivability. And then we'll do, just check all the abilities, medication, miscellaneous medication. You put on the main.
I felt this ominous presence before.
I never said that we were going to do this the honest way, boys. We're doing this the very much disingenuous, evil way. And I think I'm going to save a turn by just having a deer attack, and then if he dies, you know? Got to do it 4 times. Ring a bell. A good skill set. Whatever happens, happens, boys. Hopefully goes for Soul Suck instead of Blood Suck. Soul Suck. Soul Suck. Blood Suck. Transform. Go for like a Arctic wind. Alright, next plan. Make another one into a thief. If that many can't survive being a thief, then we'll just need more thieves. Because the damage output is not being affected. So, when in doubt, you get to be a thief, Adia, and so will Tiz. And then we just keep praying to RNG. Pray to RNG. Here's one-off death, Lamau. I mean, fuck it, might as well make you one as well. Right, abilities, Tiz, you now need to have self. Adir doesn't have self, but that doesn't matter too much. Cool, send that.
I felt this ominous presence before.
To be every boss going forward, I very much want to avoid doing this, right? I would much rather fight them normally than sending every single one to the electric chair. Because I think it would be more interesting if we don't. Because otherwise it will be just every boss like this. And my wrist will get tired from pressing. Compounding Fulman shard times 2. Hey, blame Shoutmon for being weak to electric man, I don't know what you're doing. Oh, dang it. Well, that didn't go well. Looks like we'll be doing it again, boys. That wasn't the one. Adir was slower? So, I'm sorry, Adir, you were slower than fucking Chaugma. Huh? You're a thief and you're slower than Chaugma? What are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing here, lass? What's going on? What do you mean you're slower than fucking Chaugma? I can't believe this. Medication, and again, you probably don't need it just for GP. Well, for all a thief, it doesn't matter now who has the thing, but I guess who's got the lowest agility? Adir. I could technically go back and buy more, but... Right, let's make another save, so we don't have to keep doing this every time. We're at 19 hours, boys.
I felt this ominous presence before.
I've played these games before. Right. Turn on EXP after this attempt. Well, EXP's not been turned off. It's not been turned off, so... Because we've had 0% encounter, so we don't need to worry about turning XP off as such. Pray to good RNG, boys. What attacks will he do? Hopefully he goes for Soul Suck instead of Blood Suck. Or just regular attacks. Yay! Hey, it's Adia's turn on the floor. Damn, 6,000 experience, that would be really nice to have. Anyway, everyone do a dance. Everyone who matters is dancing, is happy. Now Adia is permanently one level below. That is quite annoying to me, but I shouldn't care. I shouldn't care its experience in its Bravely Default. Whoa, slow your roll, boys.
Would you?
I'm sure you all read that. All right, it's time for another Mario Party minigame, boys.
We're ready to go.
Who's ready for domination?
Wow. You look beautiful.
Well, it wasn't that we should have slowed us. The fact she got hit and died before we could do the attacks.
Are you blushing, Egel?
Of course not. Don't be silly.
No need to be shy. Any man would be hard-pressed to pull his gaze from Agnes now.
Right, Tiz.
Hey, what are you looking at me for?
No reason.
No reason.
Come on, let's hurry this up. Everyone but Anya, stay back.
I'm ready to mash, boys. 3, 2, 1. Ah! Not yet! Just a little longer!
Not yet! Just a little longer!
Still not enough! You can do this! Still not enough, you can do this!
Not enough! You can do this!
Ah!
Stop! That's it!
I'm giving it some extra, just for the message. Mario Party minigame complete.
The right worked! The fire crystal is awakened! Well done, Agnes.
Good to see Adia got back up.
Thank goodness.
She got better.
Are you alright, Agnes?
Yes. I'll be fine. I just need to rest. Egel? Hey, Egel! What's wrong? You look moonstruck.
Damn, you're right.
I was just amazed at how different she looks.
Thank you for watching over me, Egel. The Fire Vestal would be very pleased with you.
Oh, no problem. So I kept my promise to the Fire Vestal, right?
Of course. Thanks to you, we were able to awaken the crystal.
That's good.
Guys, we can equip more support abilities, thank God. Oh, thank goodness we can equip more support abilities. I don't know what we would have done without more support abilities, man. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness for that. Thank fucking goodness. Deer's immediately like, okay, bleh, falls back over. Yeah, look, guys, we can equip 4 skills. We can equip, like, something. We can do something with it. Races for you, and handles for both the healers, and then you can have the gauntlets. You had Performer. I guess we can keep going with Performer sub, even though we have the means to buff ourselves anyway. It's good to have an AoE attack buff, I guess. Just check everyone's got something. War Axe, Gale Bow, Rod of Ice, Jade Crosshair. I mean, Rod of Ice I'm still going to keep on Tiz, just because, you know, we can use some magic and get Withering Ripple going. Even though, like, of staff might just be better. Kunai would change. Epic. We did it. It'll auto-save, so that's why I'm not saving. Oh, thank goodness for that, boys. I mean, Kami Izumi is also going to be a boss that we might want to electric chair, but I'm not going to do it to the same extent. It will just be a case of, hey, the people who do have it will just use it to supplement the damage.
What's this? Something looks different. No way.
Something.
What is it, Egel?
Oh, the ore! It's disappeared!
What do you mean? Is it something to do with awakening the crystal?
Any idea, Eri? With the death of the Fire Vestal, it was no longer possible to control the magma that represents fire. The mithril ore, used to create powerful weapons and armor. Perhaps it's another symbol of fire, subject to the crystal's control.
What?
Well, we don't know that for sure yet. Anyhow, we'd better go report to Commander Goodman.
We'll just have to get them mining for uranium instead. Get them mining for shit so we can make more CPUs and GPUs. I need graphics cards, boys. I need graphics cards. Fuck. I missed the stairs. We need them in the lithium mines. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. We need them in the lithium mines.
You did what? You went to the Temple of Fire? There was a way in through the mithril mine?
Yes, we have awakened the fire crystal. That should quell Mount Karka's fury.
That is excellent news. Thank you, Wind Vestal. We owe you and your companions our thanks.
One thing. After we awakened the fire crystal, all the veins of ore in the mine disappeared.
I see. Oh, no need to look so dejected. This is actually good news for us. After all, the mithril warheads the sword bearers fired upon us were a source of great concern. This should change the course of the war. If we are lucky, it may end soon. Once the eruption of Mount Karka subsides, We will also work to restore the Temple of Fire as quickly as we can.
I would appreciate that. The Fire Vestal should be given a proper funeral without delay. After all, we were only able to awaken the Fire Crystal through the help of Eggle here and the Fire Vestal.
Is that so? Fine work.
What will become of the Canary Boys, who were working in the mine?
They were all without homes to go back to. So we will harbor them here in Heartschild. The townspeople will see that they are cared for.
I'm glad to hear that. You'll be seeing your friends again soon, Abel.
Yeah.
Well, you are all tired, I dare say. Please get some rest while you sojourn in Heartschild.
Sojourn? Oh hell no, he playing Overwatch. Oh, he playing Overwatch? I ain't doing that. Get away from that man. He's a freak. Now there is the Swordmaster quest, but I would like my specials before I do that also.
What's the matter, Eggle?
I don't want to live in this town.
What? Why not?
Well, that's too damn
I
bad!
want to go with you.
Huh?
That's simply not...
So you wish to fight by our side,
Oh, I can't do that. I don't know how to fight. But I still want to go with you. Please, take me with you. I'll do anything you ask.
That just won't work.
Even if you say no, I'm still going.
Then we have a problem. Let's go to Commander Goodman's residence.
I need money for Fulman shards.
We've decided to take Eggle in. My husband has agreed that it would be best.
You hear that, Eggle? That's great news. You couldn't wish
This
for a
is
better
good
family than the
news.
Goodmans.
We can be bees.
I hope that when you grow up, we'll see an age free from the ravages of war. I would hate to see you end up a soldier.
I believe your husband has what it takes to make that happen.
Thank you for your kind words.
Well then, Eggle, you take care of yourself. We'll be back to check on you, so be on your best behavior.
I will. Goodbye, everyone.
Wary airy. Talk about a shock when Eggle said he wants to come with us. Although it's not like there weren't signs too. You could see it in the face as far back as when Commander Goodman said they'd taken the boys. I suppose now that you mention it. Airy? There's something wrong. You've been staring off behind us. Are you expecting something? The kid, Eggle. Eggle, what of him? There's no way he stayed put. I won't believe it, and I won't be tricked. Once bitten, twice shy, eh, Airy? He did seem to take those orders from Eleanor awfully well, considering his usual tone. Exactly. Something is fishy here, and I refuse to be duped. You seem like you almost want him to show up. She and Eggle have an epic rivalry going by now. Can't fool me twice, brat. You can't fool me. Don't lie. Don't lie to me, Walt. Don't you lie to me, Walt. There's no way that Glace would go back to Florum again. Oh my god, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it. Baby needs his special charge. Time for more running around, boys. I'm on 10 XP off him. It's only going to be minor amounts, but I'd still like to not get much more. Experience, there we go. JP still off, good. I think it's like 9 enemies you need to kill. Yeah, good work, Adia. Fuck them up. I cannot see, I'm legally blind. Go to D&D. Yeah, have a good time, man. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate you. Have a good stay. Is that idea done now? Do need to put you on spell fast if we're going to do this though. You're not done. Tez is also going to need to be secondary red mage. Well, she's getting one extra, so if she didn't before, she does now. My man is out of 8 MP. That's quite nice. Oh yeah, he gets double MP as well. The ghosts are annoying because they're not weak to water. It's less efficient. Less efficient. Yeah, more snakes. Snakes are good. Snakes are good for us. I'm wondering if I break the video up into like chapters, like even the obviously the game's broken up in chapters, but just being like, you know, oh, what do we call this chapter? Mr. Electric, kill him? Something along those lines. Where the strat is to put the enemies in the fucking electric chair. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. The boss is single target. I don't think Kami-Izumi has any allies, but I'll charge up to Divine Killer in case. But I'm almost certain he does not. Big yawn. Nice. Ringabell has all of his. Tiz has Wither and Ripple, and you've got all of them. Fantastico. Now Tiz shouldn't need MP for the next fight, but you know, I'll still rest just in case. We've got an update. Head into Anshan. Nice. So we need to do ability. You can have salve back, and you can have. What did you have? What did you have? Am I being dumb? Measure. So let's go give Kami-Izumi a try. Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't have ads. But just in case he does, then we can hopefully take them out relatively easily. The joys of basically every human non-boss being weak to electric. It's why in the speedrun you only buy Thunder Magic for like a while. A, to save money because you don't have money in the other game, and B, because everything just dies to Thunder. Let's head back to the Stark Fort. Crazy how we started today with grinding and we had like 80 grand, and now we have 8. Because of how slash and burn this strategy is with our economy. But hey, if it gets the job done. If it gets us through the game, then I'm for it. Dragon Fang. Bacchus Wine. Ice Charm. And a mystery inside that chest. I sure hope it's not the 800th Kobusensu. Safety ring. X potion. Another kunai. God, this is such a good song. A courage ring. Alibis Dread. One more floor. Well, I think it's 2 more floors, but
I didn't sign up for this. It wasn't supposed to turn out this way.
rare enemy with a
We
unique
staged an
design.
uprising because you said we could win. 4 years later, what have we got to show for it? It was a harebrained scheme from the start. You lot were behind this, so you can clean up the mess. I'm getting out of here until the coast is clear.
I'm
to
relatively
return.
certain that this design never shows up again.
You'd leave your compatriots behind.
Well, look, it can't be helped, can it? The sword bearers need their commander alive so we can make a comeback.
It can't be helped, you say? Yes, you may be right.
I'll have to use your airship, of course. Well, good luck.
I love stairs. Turbo Ether. Another set of power braces. May as well. Shame we don't get to use free lunch with a Swordmaster.
I'll admit this was a reckless plan from the outset. A great battle against a powerful nation, outnumbered 100 to 1. Such a thrilling opportunity. But I was not able to keep my subordinates in check, leading to the scourge of the toxic mist and the death of the fire vestal. The toxic mist decimated the main forces of the shield bearers, but the black blades did not escape unscathed. The death of the fire vestal caused Mount Karka to erupt, sealing the way into the temple. And then, you arrived.
You introduced me to the way of the sword, Master. You taught me many things.
The way these cutscenes are structured makes it... No, we're just chilling. They want to basically kill a religion. And then say, no, we want the crystals, actually. And we're like, well, that's kind of fucked up that you gotta kill everyone for it. Like, I'm not big on the whole you know, killing of everyone who believes in a faith. Bear in mind, if we want to go through the list of the things that Eternia has done so far, tried to set fire to a town, extortion via setting up a scheme where water in the town is so highly priced that everyone has to go to an oasis, and then hired the thieves to rob everyone at the oasis, so that way when they can't make their payments for their loans and things, that they have to keep going to the oasis and losing their shit and get stolen, etc, etc. And then also making people do, like, basically slave labour all day, every day to keep the wind turbine turning, because the wind was gone. Developing 3 different chemicals. One of them has hallucinogenic properties. The other one makes you turn violent and was the death of many people because they were physically attacking each other from inhaling the essence of it. And the other one was a guy basically using the combination of the two to drug women to do what he wanted and keeping them in his basement. Make of that what you will. And then here they've started a civil war, killed one of the leaders of this religion, effectively, the Vestals, you know, the figureheads of this religion. Yeah, they've not done much in the way of good, I would say. You know, Eternia's list of bad things, not great. Oh yeah, and also they sent a child to go murder basically everyone who was involved in the beauty pageant just because they wanted to, because they were bored, I guess. They're not really great. Not great.
Standards, and good and evil.
Oh yeah, and then also in this region,
great influence on me.
in this region, also basically inventing mustard gas and child slave labour by putting them in the fucking mines. So yeah, I appreciate the sentiment that they do seem to not like what we're doing. However, I'm also not fond of what they're doing. We'll put it that way.
My father was always concerned about his work and his ideals. He found little time to spend with me.
I think it's a matter of perspective.
Tell me, Master, were the things you told me about righteousness, strength, and bravery all lies? That we should help the helpless and face strong foes without flinching? I cannot fathom why you have lit the fires of war in this realm, causing strife to
Oh yeah, and just war.
Innocents.
Just war as well. Throw that one in. Why
I still
not?
find it hard to believe. This is not the man I know. He would never do this!
You let sentiment cloud your mind, Adia. You are still as earnest as you were when you were a youth. You never waver in your disgust for recreant behavior. You condemn all that runs counter to your beliefs without fail.
They do yearn for the mines, to be fair.
In a way, you remind me of your father.
What? You see him in me?
Yes, very much so. But you're still a child, unsullied by the world. There are no certainties in life. Righteousness and truth have a different meaning to each and every one of us. If you try to see the world as merely black or white, you'll lose sight of its true nature.
Many are quick to treat us as children. But they simply use that as an excuse for their own corruption.
A warrior's pride is not always compatible with the responsibilities of a commander, Adia. If I could act as I see fit, everything would be easy. But that is not the case. The same goes for your father. And someday, for the wind vestal you accompany.
Heavy irony in this, much of Eternia's actions are coloured by the assumption that crystallization is bad because they went bad locally for them, pretty much. They tried crystallization and it was not
Don't compare
good.
her to you or my father. Agnes acts for the good of the world.
She fights to carry out her mission, no? Blood and tears are shed in its name. It is no different for your father or me.
Mission? No different? You and your soldiers plunged the world into turmoil. You started a war and took the lives of so many. How can you say Agnes is like you?
If you cannot see beyond the surface, then perhaps you will never understand. Do not be so blind. You must not lose sight of what is most important. I thought I had taught you that.
Enough sophistry. It is underhanded. That does it! I shall go to help Agnes awaken the Earth Crystal.
If that is your decision, I hope you are prepared to live with...
I am. I'm ready to fight any who get in our way. Even you or my father.
Very well, then. I see you have made up your mind.
Draw. Ow! Ow, brother, ow! 81k. Nothing ventured.
The crystal's blessed.
Did I ask? No.
Take this!
$2k healing. Oh, delicious. Gigaton. Before swine.
No holding back.
Hey. 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 Gigaton! Hit him with the spin! Hey, hit damage cap. That's pretty good. I maybe should have used buffed up first, but whatever. Oh yeah, do you want to see a deer Agnes dab? There you go. There you go, everyone. Have fun with that. I'm sending it. Before swine. Damn, he is making the incorrect reads on what we're doing. He should be embarrassed. Know that enemy? Yeah, I'm sure you do, buddy. Bang. So now, that's the other thing, is we now have a renewable source of weakness application. Which is good. Also, yeah, 30 MP for a sing, by the way. Ow. Okay, next turn he's gonna frenzy. Whenever someone dies, he starts frenzying. Because he's trying to get multitask to proc. He did not get the proc. That's good for us. And here's why this job is crazy. Normally we'd have to Phoenix down just to heal 200. Yeah, what if you restored 5,000 HP for the cost of a Phoenix down and a potion? This job is dumb. I'll put it... I'll say it straight, boys, this job is done. Potion Ether, X Potion. We can do 2 Ethers together to make an 80 MP one. Alternatively, you can do a high potion and an ether to make a quarter elixir. Which is, again, an item that you can't buy. 2,500 HP and 250 MP. So just stronger than any elixir that you're going to get. Yeah. Pretty good, I would say. And do you know what Anya... Wait, hang on, no. I know what Agnes can do. Get the thief's knife out, Agnes. You're going thieving. We're going thieving on Agnes. Yeah, couldn't steal anything. Yeah, couldn't steal anything. Yeah, couldn't steal anything. Yeah. Oh, nice crit. Oh yeah, and by the way, that 5,000 health is actually 10,000 health because Salve Maker has the ability Healing Law, which doubles all MP or HP recovery given by the class. So you actually heal to full for the cost of a potion and a Phoenix down. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's why it was like, oh, if we can beat Kada, then we're in. Okay, someone is cooking something downstairs and it smells good. Double damage, double damage, double damage, double damage. Players use the item, which costs money. I mean, it just also comes into play with the fact the items they choose were just crazy, and this job has... The actual balance behind this job is its stats suck. Like, if Tiz here is a main of Salve Maker, Salve Maker's stats are terrible. They're pretty terrible. Bad sort of armor stats, bad general stats, but it's made up with for the fact it has Heal Law. And you can get Heal Law. But I could also just make it someone's secondary. They'll miss out on Healing Law, but they still get access to every single thing that this job does. Which is insane. Which just happens to be insane. Oh shit, he's gone crazy. Act like an angel, but that's like crazy. Da, 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 da. Fuck it. Minor electric chair. Wait, why would I use a Phoenix down when I can just use a potion and a Phoenix down and get Agnes back to full? Why didn't I think of that? It also has very little AoE, if any, so... Come on, Agnes. Get those items from him. Couldn't steal. Couldn't steal. Couldn't steal? What do you mean you couldn't steal? Go crazy. Yes. But don't get multitask. Thank you. So, like, you know, the use of the Blessed Shield also benefits from the double healing. Lamau. Because I'm using the Thieves' Knife, it counts as using an item. That's quite funny. Rebuff locket. Couldn't see anything. He's got more loot. You've got more to give. 1, 2, 3. Oh, double recover. Or revenge, sorry. Steal, 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 Damoon! I should have given you the Thieves' Glove if I was doing this, but I didn't think about it until now. Nice crit. Ow. You hurted Ringabel. Lamau. Come on, get that last item from him. Kotetsu. Weren't carrying anything. Now, Adia's accuracy is absolute cack because she's a pirate, but... yeah, nice hit rate, bozo. Bro, leave Ringabel alone, man. Maybe I should give this game a try, cause it's sick as fuck! Cause it's sick as fuck! Send me the PayPal. We'll get you in. The game's really fun when you have a... you know, a JP system that is rewarding and incredibly deep. And not this. I mean, again, it's still very rewarding what I'm doing because I'm like, for me, it's a puzzle now. I'm playing a puzzle game. I guess you can use fire a few times as a treat. Not gonna do any damage, but like, you know, a bit of fun. Yeah, wrap it up, Kamiyazumi. Wrap it up, bro. Out of curiosity, Kraz, did you ever play Octopath? They're not quite similar, but I'm just curious. And he dies to poison. Yeah, that was shockingly free when he just picks all the wrong counters. For context there, I don't think I triggered a counter once. He has Nothing Ventured, which is like physical counter, Before Swine, which is a magic counter, and Know Your Enemy, which is like something else I forget. Unless Know Your Enemy is the physical one. And he just picked the wrong counter every time, and then he got into his fury state where he just attacked us over and over, so lol. But hey, we get Swordmaster now. And I like the outfit. He just chose poorly. Nothing Ventured. Shot. Anticipates enemy movements to unleash powerful counterattacks, reduces damage and hits foes back, favours katanas. No great stats, but, you know, its whole thing is using katanas to counterattack. And unfortunately we only get access to one of those counters, but...
Master!
Well fought. I underestimated your conviction. Will you hear your master out one last time, Adia?
Yeah, exactly, most are physical.
Of course.
Take the time to speak with your father properly. If you do not, I see nothing but tragedy for you both. End this petty dissent between father and child.
Master.
You two were always so difficult.
Master!
afraid Kamiyazumi has passed away. From natural causes. We stabbed him. A lot. Lose a bit of HP, vitality's the same, you lose a lot of strength, but... I kinda wanna run it for a bit. Can't I? You get better armor stats. Yeah, half damage you sustain if hit by a physical attack during turn, and counterattack with double the damage of a conventional attack. But the question is, do I do it with a Dia or ring a bell? Because ring a bell's still getting like the two-hand bonus effectively. And obviously from stealing from him, we got the Kotetsu. No special effects, but just a good sword. Cool. I mean, I could do like Freelancer Tiz and then give a Dia Pirate for double damage, just so we have another form of attack. Because I've been playing all this time like, well, a Dia has to have it, but I'm like, it doesn't matter if we don't have, if Treat's never being used, who actually has it. Because Tiz only had Commerce, which, I mean, it's good for the crit bonus, but still. The Three Musketeers, exactly. Exactly. And hey, Adia got a new outfit. We could, like I said, we could also put Ring a Bell on it, but I like his current damage bonus from being a thief, but it might be some, not a thief, a ranger with a bow. So it might be something worth considering. They're like, whoa, why is that lady's dressed up like the Swordmaster in there? I wonder what happened. Anyway. Actually, while I remember... I also find it funny that the condition is defaulting. Like, yeah, sure, I can do that, probably. I could probably default a few times. Of course, you have to default a lot. Like 15 times if you want Petal Swirl, but like in a fight you're gonna do that. So if you really want to save up for it, you can. I should probably work on some of those Slayer abilities just so I have them, but I don't know. It just hasn't felt massively pressing to do. And yeah, I actually forgot to address that yet. What is correct? I love a retcon. But seriously, I do. It's my favorite game. It's loud and irritating. Apologies. It's just a shame, it's all. See, the inn in Caldissa is my base of operations as well. It's going out of business. Since the old keep finding to come, poor man can't keep the inn going. I gotta get out of here. You guys like another run around the world quest? Me too.
Welcome!
Where the fuck is Carl?
Huh? Who are you?
I'm a distant relative of the innkeep. He's too sick to get up and about, so I'm filling in for him.
He's bedridden? Is it serious?
Not at all. The doctor says he doesn't need to stay in bed, but... Well, you should see for yourself.
Well, we'd better go see him then.
Me when I'm just ahead.
Are you feeling okay?
He's having a nightmare.
Owen.
I guess he's become despondent since Owen died.
His son was everything to him.
Yeah, we're just like, hey, we'll gloss over that shit.
It must be hard to deal with it alone.
No one gives a fuck about the distant relative of the innkeep.
What about that girl? She's related to him, right?
She has to go back to her home soon, I hear.
How do you know that?
It just came up. Let's check my journal before things take a turn for the worse, hmm? We'll bring the orphan to the inn we set out from. That sounds relevant, no?
Oh, this is the inn we set out from. And the orphan, I guess that means Eggle? That's nonsense. Mrs. Goodman has given him a good home.
Come to think of it, Eggle's parents were guards, just like Owen. He said he was raised by his kind grandfather after they died.
But
it doesn't have to be permanent, just until the old man gets better. Do you think we could have Eggle stay here a while?
I guess that's up to Eggle.
Right.
Back to Eisen. Get in the car, we're getting back to Eisen. After we do this, I'm gonna finish up for the day. I just want to get this little nagging quest out the way. Hey, villagers are back. Touch. Touch. Hey, we got the flare hatchet as well. $29.22. So it's the glaive is stronger. Just thinking for grinding fizzle. If they had a particularly good spin.
Hey, you guys! You came to see me!
Hello, Eggle. You look happy.
He's been bouncing off the walls ever since this morning, when he heard you were coming.
He isn't always this way?
No. Since you left, he's been moody most of the time.
Is that true, Eggle?
Mrs. Goodman is very good to me, and this place is amazing. But I still want to travel with you.
Hey, Eggle. can I tell you something? It's about a captain of the guard who lived in a far-off land. He died in battle, fighting, to protect his kingdom.
Just like my mother and father.
And this man's father, he lies sick in bed at the shock of his loss. The captain's father has been of great help to all of us. We owe him a great deal. I was thinking, if you would spend some time with the captain's father, I believe it might help him get better. What do you think, Egil?
What? So you didn't come to ask me to go with you? That's a shame. Okay, I'll do it. I can't say no to you.
Thank you so much, Egil.
If this is Egil's decision, I won't stop him. But you come back anytime you want, okay?
I will. Thanks for everything, Mrs. Goodman.
We're sending the kid. Sending the kid in. Tiz's thoughts. Something on your mind, Tiz? Look pensive. Oh, yeah, a bit, I guess. Thinking about Egil? He's just got settled at a Goodman's and now he's being shipped off to a foreign land. Yeah, there's that too. That too? You mean Eleanor, don't you? Yeah, the two of them had decided to take him in, and now they're just enough time together to make painful to part. I feel terrible. If you're the same, she must have the smartest to send him off, but inside. Can't be helped, I'm afraid. We can encourage him to write to her once he's settled in Caldrisla. I wouldn't mind ferrying the boy to the Goodmans every once in a while either. Ooh, seconded. And aren't we forgetting someone here? We brought the boy along on a lot of good intentions and not much planning. What happens to the innkeep says no, it all hinges on him. I might have a backup plan. Let's pay the king a visit before the two of them meet. I don't know if this is actually faster than just walking straight there, but in my head it feels faster because you don't have to do a screen transition. Walk in, transition. Do you want to sail? Yes. Start sailing. It just feels faster to me. Hello, Barbarossa. Touch.
That about sums it up. What do you think, Your Majesty?
A fine idea, I must say. I have been concerned about the innkeep myself. Egil, it is admirable of you to agree to follow in the innkeep's footsteps. The kingdom of Caldrisla welcomes you.
You see, I want to be a powerful soldier one day, like my mother and father before me. Like Tiz, I want to be a mighty warrior with a kind heart who can protect the ones he loves.
Well said, well said. Fine sentiments for a boy to have. Very well then. You shall be given access to our training hall, Egil. And I would be honored if you would accept this gift.
What is it?
A badge we give our young soldiers. My captain of the guard, Owen, also wore one once. This marks you as an apprentice soldier for the kingdom, Egil. I hope to see you train hard and become a first-rate soldier.
Wow! Thank you!
Thank you, Your Highness.
By the way, Tiz, how is the reconstruction of Narende village proceeding? With all your travels to save the world from peril, you must find little time to return, no? Perhaps you could put Egil here in charge of the reconstruction?
Reconstruction?
You would be acting on Tiz's behalf.
I'll do it!
Are you sure you can handle all of this at once? helping out at the inn, training to be a soldier, and supervising the reconstruction? That's a lot to take on.
No sweat for me!
You have unlimited potential, Eggle. When the time comes, you shall choose your own path. Until then, be fearless and follow your heart wherever it may take you.
I will! Thank you!
Oh, it's you. It's been a while. Ah, you have a young boy with you. And what's this?
I hate Eggle's shirt. What's wrong with his shirt? What's wrong with his shirt? What's wrong with it? It's just a blue shirt. He's just a lad.
He wears the badge of a young soldier. That takes me back. My son treasured his above
How low
all
it hangs
else.
on his shoulders. I don't know, it's just
You
fucking
remind
loose,
me
innit?
of him a bit.
Just loose shirt, innit?
I want to be like your son Owen one day.
Bear in mind,
My mother and father were
Eisen,
guards as
the
well.
region he was in, was obviously, you know, volcano's been erupting for a little while, so it's pretty fucking hot in that nation.
You don't say.
Probably makes sense to dress
I'm
light,
sure you'll
unlike
get there
Tiz.
one day.
Like Tiz dressed in the lab coat and rubber. And then evil fucking music. Bum, 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 bum.
So you have returned, Alternus.
Alternus.
Yes. Not long ago.
I was told you have an urgent report. Can it not wait until the Council of Six convenes?
This is Adia's dad, by the way.
No, it cannot.
The fire crystal's been awakened.
The remaining Black Blades continue to fight alongside the Sword Bearers. However, no word has come from Commander Kami Izumi. It seems that morale is plummeting.
Our only option left is an all-out defense of the Earth Crystal.
You propose that we abandon the Black Blades?
Hey, Kraz, do you know what his name is?
Forces of the Duchy's first
I've
division?
definitely said it before in the Aegis server, but do you know what this guy's name is? The Grand Marshal of
We
Eternia?
have underestimated the Wind Vestal. We shall not make that mistake again.
It's Bravely, spelt like this. His name is literally Bravely. Ace Eternia's fucking name. His name's Bravely, and his daughter is Ideally, as in ideally.
If the Earth Crystal were to be awakened, there would no longer be hope for this
And I'm not
world.
going to tell you what the mother's
And
name
our
is yet,
ideals would
because
fade
we haven't
to
met her yet.
nothingness.
But the Wind Vessel has no way of traversing the highlands that surround the Duchy. Only the heavy airships helmed by our cadre have the propulsion necessary to make the journey.
Do not be so sure. The Wind Vestal has thus far outmatched us at every turn. Summon Victor and Victoria immediately.
Okay, but try it again.
It seems the Council of Six.
Default. No, come on. Their last name's Lee. They're married. Come on. Her mother's not dead. Her mother's not dead, but their last name is Lee. Because, you know, they're a family. And it's not Fammy. They're not called Fammy Lee. As funny as that would be.
Allow me to interrupt.
Ultimage just heard that voice and went, what the fuck? Ultimage just heard that voice and went, what the fuck? I promise you that.
I'm glad the innkeep was willing to take in Egil.
Egil said he looks so much like his late grandfather, it's scary.
Enough about that. We must go to awaken the Earth Crystal.
But we have no way of entering the Duchy of Eternia.
Perhaps it's time to get out that creepy journal of yours, Ringabel.
I'd hardly call it creepy. Anyway, I'll see what I can find. There are a few notes that might apply. Earth Crystal, Grand Ship, Engine Room.
Oh, fuck, that
Those are the
mini-boss.
words that seem to be coming
Oh,
up.
that mini-boss might be annoying.
Grand ship? Perhaps we'll find a lead there.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. That fucking mini-boss. Bye, Aggle. Later, bitch. Rarely. Really? I don't think that could be a name, actually. I don't think that's possible. Oh, just let this finish. Friendly. Not correct, but I like friendly. That's good. I like that. Actually, I should heal up. I want my MP back. Alright, let's go to Grand Ships. Oh, right. I should set up one that's got a lot of time on it to do... Indubitable. I agree. Indubitable. What's that on Melodious Garb? Cool. That's where I'm gonna leave it. I'll just save my game real quick. We started at like 17 hours, and now we're at 20. Cool. We got through what could be one of the hardest chapters, which is relieving. It's certainly relieving. I will stop the recording now. So the stream's still up. But yeah, that's been another day. Mile. I agree, Mile. But yeah, that's been another day of streaming, boys. So a good success. We found out that if you can't get through the mid game, send your enemies to the electric chair. You know, when in doubt. Now there is someone playing Bravely Default, but they're A ahead, and also I think it's in Dutch. So I can't really listen along. Miley, Lamau. Lamau, bro. So yeah, I'm gonna call it for today. So as ever, go do the thanks. Kraz, thanks for coming out and also subscribing. I genuinely greatly appreciate that. Ultimage as well, using a Twitch Prime. AMH and Rot, thank you both for coming out and staying for a bit. We had Carmen come in. They've gone to D&D now, but that's all good. It's been a nice, busy little stream. So I'll just be hanging around, but I need to go get some food, and I think I need to do some taxi service after work. After this. So yeah, we'll be back next weekend to do some more. We'll be starting Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is going to be... I think Chapter 4 is not going to be too bad. I think the mid-game here is... and before... Salve Maker is really rough. But now, I think we've got a pretty good leg up on the game, even if we are still very much playing on the back foot. But we'll have to see how it goes. And in the meantime, as a reminder, 5,000 channel points if you want to add an image to this screen. Victor has a stealable staff that casts Esuna. Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that is just good to get if we can. So we'll see how that treats us. And until next time, boys. Peace.